After leaving the Pacific, coming up the Columbia and Snake and all the way up the Salmon River, they had traveled over 1,000 miles. After leaving sea level, they had climbed over 7,000 feet of elevation.
Hang out up there for a minute,
Got its name, the River of No Return, back during the gold rush. As gold was found along the banks of the Salmon River back in the late 1800s, many of these little gold mines needed supplies and miners brought to them. The only way to access this remote river canyon was to bring a little boat down and drop off these supplies along the way. This little boat was called a scow. It was a wooden plank boat built hundreds of miles upstream of here and brought down with 1 or 2 oarsmen. Dropping off these supplies along the way, all the way down through this river system. As that little boat would enter the Snake River here, those oarsmen would take it clear on out to Lewiston. Well, there was no way to get that big wooden boat back up the Salmon River, as the fast currents enabled it to only be a downstream trip. They would dismantle the boat in Lewiston, sell off the lumber down Lewiston, get into the back conservative and build a brand new boat, do the trip all over again. River of no return, because that boat never did return back to the Salmon River. Well, it's a pretty popular river for jet boating and rafting and hunting and fishing and hiking. If you guys ever have an opportunity to come back to the area and spend some time on the Salmon River, it's got beautiful white sandy beaches for hundreds of miles upstream of here. These rafters just finished up probably a 4-day float down to here, and they are waiting for a jet boat to get them picked up and brought back up to where they started. It's called a jet back. That's what I did yesterday. Hauled rafters from right here on down to Clarkston, Washington. Big part of the business is in outfitting is